Walt and Jesse take a dramatic turn after last season as Breaking Bad comes to an end. This is my review of Season 5 of Breaking Bad. So, before I started to marathon Breaking Bad on Netflix, my sister told me that I should marathon it as soon as possible so that I could catch up with her and so that we could see part 2 of season 5 together. And after seeing part 1 of season 5 on Netflix, I was like, holy crap, like, how is this going to end? And I was thinking also, like, how is this going to end for some of the characters because of, like, the cliffhanger in season 5 part 1. But after seeing the second part of season 5, I can tell you guys, season 5 is extraordinary. And I think that Vince Gilligan, Bryan Cranston, Aaron Paul, and everybody else that worked on Breaking Bad season 5 and Breaking Bad overall did an incredible job with the series. The good points. The key essential good point about season 5 of Breaking Bad and Breaking Bad overall was the writing. I mean, it was always the writing, I think. I mean, the second thing that was essential to Breaking Bad was the acting as well, but I believe that the writing like tops it all, because without the writing you wouldn't have like these like storylines like with its like realism and everything, and you wouldn't have like characters like Walt or Jesse or anybody else in this series or this season. And I think that Vince Gilligan and the writing staff did an incredible job with the writing, as they have always throughout all of their seasons. But like I said, the second key essential thing about Breaking Bad was the acting duo of Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul, because like I said a few reviews ago, I think that Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul are the best acting duo because they have like such great chemistry. I mean, they really do. Yeah, I guess I should say that the third key essential thing about Breaking Bad was the directing from Gilligan, from Cranston, from and yeah, just like a whole like variety of directors who have directed like movies and television, and I think even some directed theater, but I may be making up that theater thing. But I know that there have been people from television and movie directing that have directed Breaking Bad, and their takes on the episodes like throughout season 5 and the series were good. And I think that the pacing and the editing of season 5 of Breaking Bad was I think the best editing and pacing of the entire series. I mean, some may say that season 4 had good pacing and editing, but I think that season 5 had a better pacing and editing, in my opinion. The soundtrack was great as well. I thought that like all the songs that Breaking Bad has used like throughout its series were good, and I think that the list that they had for season 5 was good as well. And some people may say this is a bad thing about the 5th and final season of Breaking Bad, but I like the ending. Like, I mean, I flip flop between if I like the ending or if I hate the ending of the series. But right now, I think the ending of Breaking Bad was good. And I'll get to about my love-hate relationship about the ending of Breaking Bad in the spoiler section. So, what do I give Breaking Bad season 5? I mean, I wish I could give it a 5 out of 4 stars, but unfortunately, I have to go with the scale. So, 4 out of 4 stars. I mean, and the series overall a 4 out of 4 stars. I mean, Breaking Bad is one of those shows like, let's say Lost. Like, I think that you'll never like experience again, like in your lifetime. And it's like one of those shows that like will stick with people's minds like throughout the years. Alright, the spoilers for Breaking Bad Season 5. If you haven't seen Breaking Bad Season 5, just click out this video right now. I mean, please, like, I'm begging of you, just get out of the video right now, because I don't want to spoil, like, the ending of Breaking Bad to you, or, like, anything else. So the first thing that, I'll say about Breaking Bad Season 5, the first spoiler, is, the second best line I think that Walt has said in this series, which was when him and Hank are in this confrontation because Hank knows that he's Heisenberg, and when Hank says that I don't know who you are anymore, and then when Walt says, well then you better tread lightly, I was like, oh man, I don't know if you should have said that, Walt. And I just find that, yeah, I think, yeah, everyone finds that line to be, like, maybe as good as the, I am the danger line, but I think that I am the danger line is, better. And when, Hank found that book that, Gail, gave Walt, like, it was just itching in the back of my mind, but it was like, I knew that, Hank was gonna die, like, somehow, but it was like, how is he gonna die, though? Like, is Walt gonna kill him? Is, like, someone else gonna kill him? Yeah, someone does kill him, and it's the Nazis. And another thing, that I forgot to mention in the good points was the introduction of a new character, which was Todd. I mean, Todd was, yeah, he was definitely a bad guy. Like, he wasn't, like, a smart bad guy. He was just, like, a dumb bad guy. Like, he doesn't, like, during some of the moments in this season, like, he doesn't think his actions through, like, before he thinks of the consequences of those actions. And his actions in this in the last season were like shifted, like, the paths of, like, the characters and everything. Like, it shifted, like, how the storyline was going to be and everything, and like what confrontations that that Todd would have in, like, in the future. And finally, let's just talk about the ending of Breaking Bad. The reason I think that some people hate the ending, or just, like, hate parts of it, is because they had it in their mind of, like, how it was going to end, like, before the series finale episode. And once they saw the finale, like, some of them were like, I don't know if I like that ending. And, I was one of them. Like, when I first saw the ending of Breaking Bad, I was like, I don't know if I like that ending. But when I thought about it, like, during my sleep, and like the next morning, like, when I was thinking about it more, I was like, well, what else could they have done? Because the writers, Vince Gilligan and his writing staff, did a great job of, like, tying all the loose ends of Breaking Bad. You were trying to think of, like, what else they could have done, and it was like, you're trying to think about this, but it's like, no, that was tied up already, and it was like, well, this, but no, that was tied up already. Yeah, and my sister told me this, but if they had written it in a different way, like in season 5 part 1, then maybe it would have, like, ended it in a way that she would have liked. But I mean, from as far as I know, she has a love-hate relationship with the ending as well, as do I. But right now I'm saying that Breaking Bad had a good ending because it tied up everything perfectly. And yeah, one last spoiler, Walt dies. Yeah. I saw that coming away. Like, me and my sister were like talking about, like, how he was going to die, and we were saying that he was going to commit suicide with the ricin, or he was going to commit suicide in another way, or he was going to die of cancer, or he was going to die from a bullet or something, or he was going to get killed by Jesse. And I mean, we're just thinking like endless possibilities about how he could die. And yeah, and it ends up that he dies from his own creation with the machine gun on that like machine, like turning like that there and there and killing all the Nazi people, and himself, and dying in the lab as the last shot like pans up of him lying on the ground bleeding and the police coming in. And you know, I just don't want to spoil anything else if like in case someone is watching, because they just need to experience it for themselves. I mean, so anyways, I think I've blabbered long enough about Breaking Bad. I mean, there's a reason for me blabbering, because I think it's one of the greatest TV shows ever. But other than that, go and see it. It's on Netflix. Seasons 1 through 5A. Season 5B should be coming out in the next few months. But yeah, go and see it. Just incredible series, and that's it.